so potentially a bumper size 3-match episode. You'll know by the length of the video whether that's what happens or not. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Global Domination. I'm Nick from SonickFM, and this is episode number 38. Now, as I said in the introduction, potentially 3-game episode. The reason for that being is we could potentially win the league today. If we don't win the league today, there's a very good chance that we're going to win it in the game against Tampines. We take a look at the league. As you can see, we are currently 13 points clear of DPMM with 5 games left to play, and also 13 points clear of Tampines, although they have a game on hand. So if we beat LC Sailors today in the league and Tampines lose to Balestier, then we will be league champions. If Tampines win or draw, then it will go down to the game against them. DPMM aren't playing today. They're the team that miss out, but that shouldn't really matter. We would go 16 points ahead of them with a win today. 16 points? Yeah, 16 points ahead of them, and they would still only have 5 games left to play. So they're kind of out of the running. If we win, it would then come down to us and Tampines. Since yesterday then, let's have a look at what's happened. So, first game that we played away from the camera was against Balestier and got beat 2-0. Now, I know that whether or not getting FM'd is a thing is quite a contentious issue. Some people say it is, some people say it isn't. Without wanting to cause controversy, I got FM'd in that game. Both goals, absolutely no idea what was happening. So for the first goal, defender was clearing the ball. Defender was outside the goals, the width of the goals, on the edge of the box when he was clearing it, and inexplicably sliced it straight across the box, but it ricocheted off a Balestier player and into the net. No idea. Second goal, I think it was Saran had the ball on the edge of the opposition box. He had players beside him, players in front of him that he could pass to, and for some reason decided to turn round and pass it all the way back to their forward, who was just up in front of the halfway line. And he broke through and scored. We had times where players were running through clear on goal and would stop and turn around to look for somebody to pass it to instead of having a shot, and then the defence would get back and win the ball back. So I got FM'd in that game. I'm just going with it. Whether it is actually a thing or not, whether it's just down to game logic or RNG freaking out a little bit every now and again, I don't know, but whatever it is, we lost anyway. We then bounced back against Tanjong Pagar with a 3-1 win away from home. We then went and beat DPMM 1-0. Quite a tight game, that one. And then absolutely hammered Hugang United 5-1 in the last league game that we played. We drew then with LC Sailors in the first leg of the final, 1 each. Or 1 grabbing a late equaliser for us there. Didn't play well in that match at all, and I think it's just tiredness, to be honest. So as you can see, if you look at the dates here, 3 games between those two, 4 between those two, and 3 between these two, and then 4 between those two. So, you know, a lot of games in really close succession. In fact, in the space of 15 days, we will have played 5 times. So that shows you how tight it is in terms of fixtures. And now I did say yesterday that we would either be back for the LC Sailors games in the final or the LC Sailors versus Tampines, but as I explained, we could win the league today, and I wanted to to show you us winning the league. I wanted you to be able to see that. And since it could potentially happen today, I decided just to come back a bit earlier and show that. Let's get in and see if we can win the league then. And this is going to be the team for today's game. We have Sawada in goals, Kanadi, Geylang, Hamza and Khalid at the back, Ramley and Rossley in midfield, Heat, Arwan and Fawai as the attacking midfielders, with Mindeki up front. Mindeki, I think, is on 29 goals, so he's nearing 30 goals for the season. So if he could get that today and Tampines lose, that would be fantastic. So we'll be keeping an eye down here. I think you can just see it above my head. The Tampines versus Balestier game. And Kanadi's injured 10 minutes into the game. Not a great start. So we're going to have to bring Tay on for him. Play on the left. I think it's the first time we'll have seen him playing on the left. But keep an eye on the Tampines result, as well as we need to do our part and win today as well. And the ball's over the top for Zakifle, who is unmarked and has a shot but can't get it on target. It goes well wide of the goal. Half an hour in, not much has happened, although we do seem to be playing slightly better according to the stats than we did in the last game, again in the semi-final first leg. And Fawai's done well to win the ball in midfield. He's driving down the right, plays it into Mindeki. The defender, I don't think knew much about it. It came off, it looked like it came off his heel and come back to Ramley, who rifles at home to give us a 1-0 lead. Here Fawai plays the ball in for Mindeki, just in front of him, but comes off the heel of the defender and Ramley's following up. He scores first goal for us, and as things stand then, that puts us 16 points clear of Tampines, and they will have 5 games left to play. So if it finishes as it is at the moment, then we are league champions. Into the dressing room, played well so far, still room for improvement. We are only 1-0 up, so there is room for plenty of improvement. Mindeki's not playing fantastically well. Again, he's gone a few games where he's just not clicking for him. And it is LC Sailors coming forward, nothing outside, has it in midfield, plays it back to his defence. Long ball forward, but Geylang cuts that one out. Ramley has it now. Plays it to his midfield partner Rossley, who plays a big long ball for Fawai, and Fawai gets onto the end of it, drops it back to Rossley, inside to Khalid. Khalid lining up a shot, not, he plays it back to Rossley again, who switches it out wide for Tay on the left. He gets the ball in, and Keat's up there. And Chung Keat, his 11th goal of the season, gets his head to it. Keeper can't reach it, and that makes it 2-0 now. And if the results go our way in the other game, then I think it's safe to say we are winning the league, because it's going to take a lot for LC Sailors to come back from this one. It is 1 each in the other game. Tampines were leading, but Balestier have just equalised. And we have a corner now. Keat to swing the corner in. Plays it in. Arwan's up there. Keeper can't hold on to it. There's a bit of a scramble in the box, and it comes out as an own goal for Song Yu Young. See if you can see better here. Keat plays it in. Arwan gets a header on it. Keeper can't hold it. I think it falls back for Mindeki, who tries to have a shot. And it comes off the defender, and it's 3-0 now. I'm not going to complain. They all count no matter how you get them. And it is LC Sailors now trying to build an attack, but Sawada comes out and claims that one. And with 71 minutes on the clock, now seems as good a time as any. Get some fresh legs on and try and rest people up a little bit for the second leg of the final. Geylang is tired as well, so we'll bring Fee in there. And that will be our 3 substitutions with 19 minutes left. Hamza has it now. He plays it forward. headed back though by the LC Sailors defence, and it's Zulkifli coming forward on the left for them. Side plays it through to him, gets a shot away, but Sawada's there and does well to save it. But Young, who is credited with the own goal, manages to keep the ball alive, plays it all the way back to Edwards. Edwards has it in midfield, and the attack runs out to nothing. Changed the formation a little bit. They've gone to a 4-4-2 to try and get something going. And Bales Tier have taken the lead against Tampines as well. It's 2-1 now to Bales Tier, coming into the end of the game, although Tampines have just equalised. And that is it, full time. It's a good win. Let's give them more of the same. Now, I thought that would mean we had won the league. Let's go in and have a look at the table. We're on 48 points with 4 games left to play. It is a 24 game season. Yep, 24 games. Young Lions are 14 points behind us, so there's only 12 points left to play for. They're out of it. EPMM are 16 points behind us with 15 points for them to play for. They're out of it. Tampines are 15 points behind us with 15 points for them to play. So they are just in it. Realistically speaking, with the goal difference, we have them covered. But it is going to come down now to that game against Tampines. As long as we avoid defeat in that game, then we'll win the league. So, rather than me sitting rambling about, I will go now and play through to the start of the next game, which is the Confederations Cup ASEAN Zone Final second leg against LC Sailors for the third game in a row. Be back in just a second with that match. I'm back now with the squad for the second leg of the final against LC Sailors. This is the team for that match. It is Sawada in goals, Zulkifli, Chanyokfi, Hamza and Khalid at the back, Mamat and Ghazali in midfield, Saran, Arwan and Fawai is the attacking midfield, Mindeki up front. A few unfamiliar faces, well, not unfamiliar faces, but a few players not playing in positions that you would expect them to. Reason for that being Zulkifli's coming in at left back, Darren Tay's still a little bit tired after the last match, and both Kiang and Kanadi are out. Kanadi's out through injury, Kiang is suspended. So Zulkifli is having to come in at left back. Mamat and Ghazali coming in midfield, again purely because Rosley and Ramley both tired after the last match, but they are both on the bench to come on if need be. And then the front four, pretty much similar. Again with Keat, he's on a yellow card. He's still a bit tired after the last match, so Saran is coming in at the left there for him. We'll get into the game now and hopefully get a result that will see us through the final. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it'll be very important. Now, I don't know if we win this, if we actually get a trophy, or if it's just gives us qualification for the next stage. But we'll see in around about 90 minutes time. So Fawai with the ball in, and Chanyokfi's up there with the header, his third goal of the season. Levels up the away goals for us, gives us the lead on the night and the lead on aggregate 2-1 now. Throw in on the right, Fawai does well to get the ball over to the back post, and Fee just out jumps his marker and gets his head on it. Suggestions of an offside? Oh, he's clearly on there. That is an excellent start for us, although LC Sailors have a free kick now. Asman puts it in, but Zulkifli does well to get the head to it and head it clear. Side picks it up. Drops it back to the defender whose name I can't pronounce. He wins it at the back though, so Zulkifli playing it forward for Mindeki. Can't hold on to it though. Vestering manages to clear it. Zulkifli trying to play through Sabah, but Sawada out quick to collect the ball at his feet. Plays it out quickly now for Saran. Saran on the left. got some support with him. He plays it inside to Irwan. Irwan now feeds Fouai through. Fouai, can he finish? But no. Mendeki has a shot at goal, but it's well saved by the keeper, although I think there was an offside there as well. Fouai just needed to be a bit quicker and a bit more decisive with his shot, as the ball bounces about our box from, I think it was a free kick, and Hamadon has put it home to tie things up both on the night and on aggregate. Free kick from Vestering, comes into the box. Sabah with the header. Sawada does well to save it, but it only comes out as far as Hamadon, who manages to get the rebound home. So 15 minutes gone, and things are pretty much as they were at the start. LC Sailors again trying to come forward, but Fee does well at the back to head clear. And that was a poor pass from Zulkifli, but Hamza mops up, and Irwan has it now coming forward. Irwan trying to find somebody. Mamat's there to support him, but that's cut out by Hamadon. And Hamza again at the back gets up there to see the ball clear, and it ends up coming all the way through to the LC Sailors goalkeeper. Zulkifli for LC Sailors now, coming down the left hand side. He plays the ball in. Sabah's there, but what a save by Sawada. I don't think he knew much about it, but what a save. He just came out and made himself big, got the block, stop the what looked like a sure goal. What I've also realised is going to be quite confusing is both ourselves and LC Sailors have a Zulkifli playing on the left hand side. On our left and their left, so opposite sides of the park, but it'll be confusing. Hamza plays it now to Khalid on the right. He gets a big ball over the top, looking for somebody to run onto it. We went all the way through to the keeper. It's Saran now in the midfield. He finds Fouai. Fouai, a great pass through from Mendeki. Mendeki's through. He gets a shot away, but Keranovic gets down to save it at his near post. I thought that was Mendeki going to do it again for us. 5 minutes left in the first half, and we have a throw in on the right with Khalid, but Vestering is there to head it clear, and Sabah is the first one to the loose ball. He finds Zulkifli on the left. Zulkifli running into the box, and he manages to score. That was, I think, Chanyuk Fee or Khalid even, who was sliding in to try and make the block. We'll see it again here. So yet Khalid is beaten all ends up. It's actually Hamza who slid in to try and make the block, but Zulkifli just took an extra touch past him and was able to slot it home at the near post. So LC Sailors now 2-1 up on the night and 3-2 on aggregate. Ghazali playing a ball forward looking for Saran, but can't find him. Irwan is through now. He's got it. Plays it to Mamat. Mamat finds Khalid on the right. Khalid puts the ball in. Irwan's there with the header, but it's just over the top of the bar. And that is half time. In case you're wondering why I keep looking to my right, I've got football on. And just keep an eye on the score. Okay, so what will we say to them to try and get things motivated? I don't think any you played as well as you're capable in the first half. Make up for it in the second. There are a few players not playing at all well. Saran for a start. Mamat, Ghazali, none of them playing really particularly well at all. Sabah has it now, and Hamza has just got himself sent off. Yay. Right. Substitution time. Ghazali, you are having a shocker. You can come off for Darren. Okay. You can drop back into defence and we'll swap you with Khalid. Mamat can move over. Mamat's not playing particularly well either, and he's on a yellow card. So I actually think we'll take him off for Ramley. And then for the final substitution, I am going to make all 3 substitutions now. Saran is coming off for Keith. And we will demand more from the team. Now, the thing is, we're only 2-1 down. If we manage to get another goal, that would take it to 3-3, but we would have the away goal. I'm going to switch to very attacking, if it would let me, which it's not. We have a throw-in though. So Keithley with the throw-in on the left. Keat with the header on. The keeper manages to get a hand to it and punch it clear, but it's into Ramley. Ramley hits the outside of the post and it goes by for a goal kick. What is going on with this? There we go. Switch to very attacking. So Keithley again with the throw in to Keat. Keat trying to find somebody in the middle of the box, but it's cleared away by LC Sailors, and Chi Peng Song is breaking through now. Defender can't quite get back to him. He does eventually, and that was Chan Yuk Fee who eventually managed to get back and just get a block on the ball away for a corner. And it's Vestering with the corner. Plays it in now, and Asman was there with the header, but Sawada does well to claim it out there. Khalid trying to get something going from the back now. Plays it forward to Irwan. Irwan gets past one man. Plays it inside to Mendeki. Mendeki skips past one. Gets into the box now. He's on a tight angle and gets a shot away, but it's over the bar. We could really do with Mendeki popping up with one of his last minute goals now. Although it is LC Sailors who are on the attack with Azmi. Azmi feeds Sabah through, and Sawada again does well to get down and save. We have a number of players who are just playing absolutely horrendously. It's almost like they're not up for this game at all. A goal kick for us after the header goes over the bar with 5 minutes left to play. Down to the final minute, and we're into injury time now, and it looks like the clock's just going to run out, and we've lost to LC Sailors in the final, the Confederations Cup ASEA end zone. I'm far from pleased with it. Over the 2 legs, they were horrendous, especially, you just saw how we played against them in the league, and over the 2 legs, we were nothing like that. What are your thoughts about the aggregate defeat? If we deserve to go through, we would have won the tie. It's that simple. No, it doesn't worry me. So, defeat in the final. A bit of money though. Between the money for our appearance fee as well as losing in the final, it's over 200,000. So if we look at the finances, that puts us well back into profit now. And I'm just banned from a match, and I was furious, which I was. Okay, so that's 2 games down. We have the most important one coming up now, which is against Tampines, where if we win, we will win the league. So we'll be back in just a second with that game. Okay, and here we have the team for the game against Tampines. We have Sawada in goals, Zulkifli, Chan Yuk Fee, Hamza and Darren Tate at the back, Ramley and Rossley in midfield, Mamat, Ghazali and Fouai as the attacking midfield, and Mendeki up front. So we make a quick change. We bring Kanadi in at left back. He's only recommended to play 75 minutes, but I'd rather he started. I'd put Zulkifli in there by mistake when I was swapping things about, because, and it's typical, but the most important game of the season so far for us, and we are without 4 of our first team players, 4 of our most important players, because they're travelling for the Asian Games. Travelling to join up the Singapore squad, under 23 squads. In the Asian Games. So we don't have them for this game, and probably for the rest of the season. We've had to make a few changes, and we're going with one less player on the bench. It's either that or have 2 goalkeepers on the bench, and I don't really see the point in that. So that's the team that we've got to play with. That's the team that are going out. It's one of the dangers of having such a small squad, but I've only got an extra couple of places that I could have had for registering players anyway, so I don't really think that having more players would have really made much of a difference. So we're almost there now. Let's go out and finish it off. It's a big game for us. Like I said, all we have to do is avoid defeat and we win the league. Like straight from kick-off, it's Tampines that we're coming forward, but Fee won it at the back and gives it to Kanadi. Kanadi with a big long ball over the top for Mendeki. Mendeki manages to get there. He's got no support, but he doesn't need it. Curls that one into the top corner for his 30th goal of the season. Fantastic goal from Jean-Pierre Mendeki. Gives us the lead 30 seconds into the game and sets us on course to winning the league title. Gets there, he got no support, looks up, sees the keeper just off his line, curls that one into the far corner. Fantastic goal and fantastic start. Just need to keep this up now. 10 minutes in and nothing much else has happened. A pretty even game stats wise. Mendeki has picked up a knock by the looks of things. Tight groin. I want to keep him on until half time at least. And keep an eye on his fitness. We have a throw in now from Darren Tate on the right. Gives it to Ghazali. Ghazali gives it back to Rossley. Rossley plays it over the top for Tate on the right hand side. Tate is looking for somebody to give the ball to. He finds Ramley on the edge of the box. Ramley with the shot. Strange shot. Looked as if it was maybe a bit mishit, but it went in. 2-0 now. We see here Ramley plays the not Darren Tate, sorry, gets the ball out to Ramley on the edge of the box. He hits a shot. I don't know if it was mishit or if it was meant, but it went in. I'm a little bit speechless about it. I don't care. We're 2-0 up. Just before half time, just about 6 minutes to go until half time, and Fee wins the ball at the back, and Mendeki has it, gives it to Rossley. Rossley switches the ball out to the left to Mamat. Mamat trying to get a ball in, but it goes straight through to the keeper. Mamat playing out in the left, very out of position because we don't have another left winger that can play. Ramley switches it out to Fly on the right now. Gives it back to Rossley. Rossley ahead of him to Ramley. Ramley finds Mamat. Ghazali feeds through Fly, and Fly's shot is pretty tame and easy enough for Aban Ingalls to pick it up. We have another attack now. Hamza with a ball looking for Mamat, but it's headed clear by Tampines defence. But Fly has it now. Drops it back to Rossley. Rossley again with a big switch out to Mamat. Can he do something with it this time? He gets it in this time. And that, I think, is a handball. Oh, it was a foul on Mendeki. Thought it was a handball, but it was a foul on Mendeki, and it's Chang Yuk Fee step up with the penalty, and he misses. Chang Yuk Fee with the opportunity to give us a 3-goal lead going into half time, and he put the penalty wide of the post. Ramley has also just got himself sent off. Second red card in as many games for the team. And both of those games are important games. Already struggling with having players to play in positions. Mendeki's picked up an injury that we're going to need to take him off probably at half time. And then Ramley goes and gets himself sent off after being a hero with that second goal. Right, just need to try and see through to half time now, which we do. We're a man down, but we can still get a result. Tactics. Mendeki going to have to come off. Who do I put on? It's going to have to be Yaya. And are there any other changes I want to make at the moment? Don't think so. So we've got the second half underway. And keep an eye on how things are going. 10 minutes in, everything's going okay so far. Chang Yuk Fee is shattered, but I'm not sure if I have another centre back I can put on. And it's 63 minutes into the game, 64 minutes, a corner for Tampines. It's swung in, and Banda gets up there with the header for his 5th goal of the season and pulls one back for Tampines. Corner comes in, he just manages to get away from his marker, and a relatively free header. Nothing much Sawada could do about it. Right, 70 minutes gone. And we have a few tired legs. If Fee is tired, Kanadi is tired, and Fawai is tired. Now, Kanadi I'm tempted to take off because he is only supposed to be playing 75 minutes. However, Fee is tired. And on a yellow card, as is Hamza. You know what, I'm going to take Kanadi off just because I don't want to get him to get injured, just in case we need him. If Tampines manage to pull it back. We'll bring O'Keefely on left back, and that will be the final. In fact, can I make another substitution? No, I've still got a substitution. I forgot Ramley was off because he was sent off. So what we can do then is we can bring Khalid on for Fee at the back. And we just need to try and see things out now. So I'm going to drop back slightly positive. I don't want to go too defensive, but I don't want to be all out attacking either. Darren Tay does well to win the ball at right back, and Fawai clears it ahead to Mamat on the left hand side. Mamat coming forward with it now, but he loses in midfield to Lionel Tan. Played forward now, Ricky Cruz, but again one back in midfield, and Mamat coming forward with it. Tries to find a man ahead of him, but misplaced pass. Lionel Tan cuts out again. And that's Hamza who's beaten to the ball. And Khalid does well to get a foot to it, but it's through to Hassan. And Hassan gets his 1st goal of the season. Of course, it's his 1st goal of the season. To level up the tie. Now, a draw is fine. As things stand, a draw is enough. See there, as Khalid does well to get a foot to it, but it comes to Ahmad, who just first time plays it through to Hassan, who's completely unmarked, and he manages to slot it home. It's 6 minutes to hold on. He's onside. We'll get 6 minutes to hold on to the draw. As I said, this would be enough. Throw in from Tate. Can't find a Geylang shirt. And it's Asman coming forward with it now, but Hamza picks up the loose ball, and Sawada has it. Plays it out wide to Zulkifli. Zulkifli looking for somebody to give it to. Tries to find Yaya, but can't find him. Khalid heads the ball clear. Kambanda has it on the left-hand side now. Gives it back to Abdullah in defence. Abdullah plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Aban has it. He clears it upfield. Zulkifli is there to get clear though, and it's pretty backwards and forwards at the moment. Anugra has it on the right now though for Tampines. He plays in Hassan, and Hassan has scored his offside. Oh, I didn't see the offside there. Angura with the ball over the top, and he is just offside, thankfully. Last couple of minutes of the game, Sawada has it now. And he's taking his time, which is fine. He hits it long up the field for Ghazali. Ghazali wins a header to Fawai. Fawai's coming forward with it now. He gets into the box. He has a shot, and Aban has to make the save and tips it over for the corner. Fawai to take the corner now. Again, taking his time, but he swings in, and I believe that was Khalid that was there trying to win the header, but couldn't get there. Hamza has it now. Plays it to Rossley. Rossley gives it all the way back to Tay. Gets it back from Tay, and it's Yaya on the edge of the box with it now. I don't know why he tried to give it back to Rossley when he had mine on him, and it is Tampines with the break now. And it's Salim trying to feed through Ricky Cruz, but the clearance, comes back off a Tampines player and it's out with Anugra on the right hand side. He gets the ball in this time. Khalid wins the header. Darren Tay has it on the right. I'm not comfortable with the way things are going at all. Although Fouai switch ball out to Mamat. Mamat just checks back. He plays it into Fouai. And Michael Fouai, with his 16th goal of the season, makes it 3-2 Geylang's International with less than 1 minute left to play in regulation time. Fouai switches it out to Mamat. Mamat just checks his run slightly when he gets the ball, plays it right across the box, and Fouai's there at the back post. First time shot. He makes it 3-2. 5 minutes of injury time to play now. Corner in from Salim. Lionel Tam gets up and gets ahead to it, and he levels things up. It's 3 each now. Back to being uncomfortable. Corner in from Salim. Lionel Tam just beats it, out jumps his marker, and it is levelled up again, 3 each with 2 minutes left into the final minute. And we've managed to do it. I'm exhausted after that. See the team going up to collect the trophy. We've won the league. I mean, even if we hadn't won it today, I think we would have won it in the next game or two, but we've done it now. A 3-3 draw away to Tampines, enough to give us the trophy. And we managed to do it in the most unorthodox fashion, missing so many of our players, get a player sent off, get our main striker and top goal scorer injured. And you can't see the team because the stadium's in the way. I am absolutely wrung out after that. Well done, lads. You've sealed the title with your performance today. And we'll just go now and get the confirmation. Geylang International clinch Singaporean Premier League title. We win the Premier League. Injured only for a couple of days. Ramley's banned for match. Yeah, set for a pay increase apparently. Qualified for the Champions League. Budgets for next season, which we don't need to worry about because we probably won't be here next season. Geylang International, glory, and the board are delighted. That has us achieved our objectives in Singapore after our Singaporean Cup win at the tail end of last season. We've won the Premier League this season. We can now start to look for new jobs in Hong Kong. We'll just have a quick look. Is there anything available? There is at the moment. HKFC. Finances are okay. Apply for that job. Job application received. Okay, so I've got the press conference to do, and then I've got a new job to find. So in tomorrow's episode, don't need to worry about any of this. When we come back tomorrow, it will be to meet our new team in Hong Kong. Well, that brings an end to episode 38 and to our time in Singapore. Excellent end to a bumper episode. If you enjoyed that, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below. If you want to see more videos like that, then hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. I upload daily at 8 PM UK time. And as always, thank you very much for watching.